Alright, now we're back to the Western Bulldogs, who completed a Cinderella story and won. That's all I really need to say, actually.
Well, should leave it at that then. Oh no, we should probably talk a little bit more. Their home and away season was actually good.
Considering, because they had a lot of injuries.
They started really well with their team, and then since Bob Murphy got injured, then you got...
Then they stepped up.
They stepped up again. Then they had the injuries.
Then it was Wallace and Redpath. That was disgusting.
I don't want to see that.
Whoa.
And then Liberatore McRae getting injured.
Right at the end of the year.
Yeah, so that's when they started to decline. But then that week off, that between finals, got the likes of Liberatore and...
Well, they had 6
McRae
guys.
back up. Yeah,
there was 6 guys who came in, and those 6 guys really wanted them.
And then finals...
Just did not stop.
Flawless. Literally.
Yeah.
They were just brilliant. A lot of people were just writing them off. No, they can't do this. They can't win this game. And then they can't win the semi-final. They can't win the prelim. They can't win the grand final. Defy all odds, and they just did it.
So, you've got someone like, Zane Cordy, who was brilliant. You've got Tom Boyd, who delivered.
Did you watch the grand final? What a game.
I wish there was a live feed of me watching Tom Boyd in the grand final.
Yeah, obviously. I think we both agree how good he was. It was great.
Oh my god.
You deserve that.
Definitely
deserve that.
Joe Hannison took his game up again.
Well, one of North Smith.
Easton Wood took another step up, even though he was brilliant last year. I thought he was better
and
this
one
year.
guy I thought finals, Liam Picken.
Please.
It
this
was
is a guy who 2 years ago was getting delisted.
I know.
Who was it? It was, Matthew Boyd. Played the final series with a broken back.
Yeah, did Morris play with like a...
No, it was Brent Morris.
Yeah, he had a broken back.
Morris.
Dale Morris. Brent Morris. We're not talking about rugby here. And I think
Broken back.
Yeah, Dale Morris. Actually, no, I think Boyd played with like
he played with an injury and the fact that...
I think it was an ankle, I think.
Yeah, he busted his ankle, and also he played with the fact that, a month before finals.
I think
they pulled his contract.
Yeah, Easton Wood was playing injured as well. There was a lot of players that played injured, but...
You didn't know.
You didn't know because they played that well.
Yeah.
So, we'll move on to the best players. There's definitely a few there. I've actually gone with Matty Boyd. Fantastic year, obviously.
Consistent.
All Australian.
What is he, 33 All Australian? Just consistency.
Well, he made it onto the bench, I believe. Yeah, that's quite insane. He was brilliant in finals.
And I've gone with Marcus Bontempelli, who I think by the end of his career will go down as one of the best players to ever play the game.
Yeah, well,
I think right now he's the best under 22 player.
Yeah,
ever play.
Well, yeah,
I think it's only him and Lee Matthews.
Yeah, that's fair. No,
it's.
I think he's just a match winner.
This guy's ceiling is so high.
Yeah, well,
he's just gone through the first 4 of his building.
Don't put too much pressure on this kid.
Oh, I think he'll live with it.
A Brownlow will come very soon.
I think no surprise he's related to Scott Pendlebury, who's a fantastic player. I think if Pendlebury was on any other team but Collingwood, I think he'd see Pendlebury playing the same way.
Yeah.
So there's clearly something in that water, but I thought he was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, he was brilliant. If we're going to go with the disappointing player, I think Wilminson.
Yep.
I think they don't really have a real ruckman, because Jordan Roughhead's not actually a ruckman. He actually started as a key defender.
But what I would say is though, Roughhead had a he had a brilliant year.
Oh yeah,
another guy played with an injury.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
after the grand final, it came out that the injury was actually a 6-week injury. He played with one eye.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was good in the grand final too. But I think it was the game against West Coast in the elimination final that was probably one of his best games he's played.
Absolutely, he was just everywhere.
Yeah, he was everywhere. Just at the moment, that goal he kicked, that was the right moment for them. That probably gave him the win. But yeah, I think it's just because he was so agile as well. As a ruckman, he's so good. But Will Minson, I felt like he needed to be in that team. This is a guy who was probably the number 1 ruckman in the past 5 years for the Bulldogs. Yeah, so it's a bit disappointing that he's fallen a bit.
And now he's left the club.
Yeah, so...
But in terms of next year, we see them being in finals again.
Yeah.
I think... it's one of those hard things you can say, but I think without injuries, I think they're a top 4 team. But with injuries, I still think they're in finals. I still think they've got enough depth, and I think they're good enough to keep playing.
Probably 5th, 6th, 7th around that area if they have those little injuries. But I think they're finals. You can't deny that.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what they do with fullback now that Hamley's gone. But
yeah,
I think they'll be fine now.
I think they should be alright. So that is it for our reviews. Hope you enjoyed all of them.
Eventually.
Yeah, it took a while. So catch you next time.